Welcome back to the Green Means Go channel. It's your host, me. And before you scoundrels start skipping ahead to find my picks and my bets and my breakdown, hold on, because I have an apology and I have an announcement. So we'll get right to that after you hit subscribe, please, guys. I need 500 to get a new candle, and we're at like 480. So just help me out. I need some pumpkin spice in my life. So before we break down this Thursday night matchup in Lambeau Field, I do want to apologize and I do want to announce. So that is what we will do. We will start with the apology. First and foremost, I am sorry. When I started this channel, my goal was to provide a resource that helped people, one, gain information about games, specifically primetime games, in a way that they can make informed betting decisions, and to promote and provide information related to promotions and boosts, which I believe is fundamentally the best way to make money sports betting. And what happened? I sold out, guys. I came in here and I got too big for my britches and I started making picks like a handicapper. And I said, I'm not a handicapper, but here's my picks. So we're done with that. Moving forward, as of right now, anything I promote on this channel is going to be backed by a promotion from a sportsbook or a boost, because that is how I truly make money sports betting. It is not by outright gambling, all right? And so I need to let my walk match my talk. So that is what we are going to do moving forward. The second thing is this announcement. Yes, mama, I made it. I'm officially partnered with SoBet. Now I'm going to explain to you what SoBet is because I was a little confused. Okay, they reached out to me and they said, you're a sports betting content creator. Let's have a chat. And I said, okay, what are you all about? So here's what SoBet is all about. Think about SoBet as an app, a social media platform for sports betting content creators, period. So you get on Twitter, yeah, you see people talking about sports betting. You see people advertising their picks that are for sale, their discords that are for sale. You may get a free pick here and there, okay? But what SoBet is a collection of people who create sports betting content all in one place. Only people who create sports betting content are allowed to post on this app. And you get access to everyone's picks, breakdowns, analysis. So instead of paying $25 for one guy's Discord where they give out a trillion picks and you can't follow them all, if you join SoBet, it's $10 a month. If you use my code, I appreciate it and I thank you. And what that allows you access to is every content creator's information, picks, posts on the app. So I will put a screenshot right here of what the app looks like. Okay, it's just like a feed like anything else. You join for $10 a month and you get access to everyone on the platform's picks. So what I am going to do on this platform is put promotions and boosts and things that I'm playing with those on here, try to update people more frequently. So if you watch my channel and you're like, man, I wish he would talk about this MLB boost, but he's not making a video about this MLB boost. If you've joined SoBet, you use my code, I will be able to post more often on there because the functionality is just more set up for that. And you can follow my bigger grand scheme plays that way. I'm still going to do the breakdowns. I'm still going to do the videos. I'm still going to try to grow this YouTube channel. But if you see me talking about SoBet, that is why. So if you like how that sounds, consider signing up for SoBet using my code. Let's get into Thursday night. As I was saying, this game is in Lambeau Field, 70 degrees, perfect weather, no wind. It's going to be a great night in Wisconsin. Looking at what these teams have done, I think that the Lions boast a much stronger schedule than the Packers do. They beat the Chiefs away, okay? And Kansas City week 1. They play the Seahawks at home and they go to an overtime game where really credit to the Seahawks in that one for coming back and for outperforming. And then they handle the Falcons pretty easily at home this weekend, stopping them on offense almost every possession, okay? Then you look at the Packers and it's like, okay, you beat the Bears. Good for you. You lose to the Falcons. Which I did not expect. I thought the Packers should go in there and handle them. They did not. And then they're down 17-0 in the fourth quarter to the Saints, and they do come back and win, which is impressive, but the Saints lose Derek Carr in that game. And so I'm kind of looking at that like, 75% of the game you played horrible. 75% of the game you lost. Now, to come back from that deficit in one quarter is impressive, but I still have my concerns. So here are the numbers right now. And I think the Lions are undervalued in this spot. Minus 118, I think, is a great price and a price that I'm considering for the Lions. The over-under is at 45.5. Now, I've seen books go up to 46.5, so be careful there. If you want to take an under, obviously do it on a 46 and not a 45, and vice versa for the over. And the Lions are a 1.5 point favorite. I don't anticipate this moving a ton between now and kickoff, but I do think the Lions is the side with value. So previously, I would have taken you guys through a couple of other slides, but moving forward for this and for my college breakdowns, I'm going to do my script and my leans. The purpose of this is to gather information and provide that information to you that you may not have time to research yourself. And then I want you guys to use that information however you choose. If it's completely fading me, fine. If it's using what I say and making your own bets based on it, great. But I'm not going to necessarily sit here and give you picks like I have been in the past, all right? And I will give you some picks based on promos on the next slide, but for now I want to talk about how I think this game will go. First and foremost, Montgomery, Jones, and Watson I think all play in this game. They're all questionable, but I think all of them make an appearance. To what degree, I'm not sure, but keep that in mind that I do think they'll play. First and foremost for the Lions, I think they've been tested, and they've been tested more than the Packers have, so I think they are more prepared for this game in terms of strength of schedule. The Lions said that they wanted to give Gibbs a bigger workload, and obviously last week he had one because Montgomery was out, but I actually don't think that changes when Montgomery comes back. I think this is a perfect spot from a betting perspective to maybe get a line on Gibbs that's lower than what it should be, because books may be thinking, okay, oh, Montgomery's coming back, which means lower usage for Gibbs, and I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think he continues a big workload and big usage in this one. Speaking of usage, Sam Laporta, the rookie tight end from Iowa, is the second most targeted tight end in the National Football League through 3 weeks. I think that continues, and the Packers have given up something like 7, 6, and 5 receptions to tight ends, or targets to tight ends. So they have not had the best luck defending tight ends. So great spot for Laporta, I think. And I do finally predict that this will be a win for the Lions in the mid-20s. So a 27-21, and that may be a little too high. I actually probably lean on the under in this one, and I realize my prediction is over, but I think it'll be somewhere in that range. For the Packers, they're allowing almost 140 rushing yards a game, which I think bodes well for the Lions more than anything. However, I do think Jordan Love gets it going. Having Christian Watson back, we've seen Patrick Mahomes throw for 270 the first week. We saw Geno Smith put up over 300 on this defense. Desmond Ridder, we don't have to talk about what he was doing. Love's yards sits at 230 right now, and I have my eye on it. I do not have any bets on it right now, but I think that his chance of going over 230 passing yards is pretty good in this one. Now for the bets that I will be playing with promotions, and I'll tell you right now, DraftKings is offering an up 7 early win. They're offering a no sweat bet, and they're offering a 50% profit boost. These are all bets that I will put out on my SoBet account tomorrow. So if you want to, pay attention to those, join SoBet, use my code GMG, $10 a month. I'll tell you what I'm going to play for those, and I will track those officially in the spreadsheet. As for Bet Rivers, they're offering a first touchdown insurance. Bet a player to score the first touchdown. If they don't score at all, get your bet back in free bets. I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs, and I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait until Aaron Jones and David Montgomery are ruled in, because I think Gibbs' line will get better. So I'll probably lock that in at like 8 o'clock tomorrow. Finally, profit boost over on FanDuel. We have a 50% boost. I'm using it on Lions to win the game, Gibbs to score a touchdown anytime, and Laporta to have 5 catches. This is a 10-1 bet now. After the boost, it was about 6.5-1, so getting some good value returned there. These are the official plays that will now be tracked. I'm starting my tracking over. Yes, guys, I was down 6 units, okay? We lost on a lot of hooks. I was getting frustrated, and I had to look myself in the mirror and say, this is not who you are. Be who you are. So this is who I am. So this is what we're going to roll with. Again, all of this will be officially tracked. And we will see you soon for the Saturday college football breakdown. Until then, take care, be well, and enjoy the game.